Good evening, traders. It's Roland Duki here from Alpha Capital Wealth. Today is Sunday, the 23rd. The time now is just gone past 2200 hours South African time. We're looking at about probably an hour and a half or so or more just before the market opens for Nasdaq100. We're looking at a time frame of the 4-hour chart, and the manner in which Nasdaq behaved last week was simple enough to understand. It was 4 out of 5 days were bullish. So we know that Nasdaq is probably really gonna go up and really gonna push through, where we've had our Champions TP around 11,570 odd. But nevertheless, let's just say Nasdaq turns around for the southern direction, which means it's gonna go into a sell. We want a pullback. The reason why we want a pullback, so we could take our buys in the lower prices, and taking buys in lower prices, which means we could take our buys in the region of about 11,455 or so. But let's say failing which Nasdaq breaks that 11,455 and goes down into the southern direction, so we can do a sell easy at 11,410, which is our Fibonacci at 100% on the sell side. And we can easily close our TP1, 2, and 3 at 11,368, 11,346, and 11,314. Those are TP1, 2, and 3 for our sell direction. But however, if it does not break through 11,455, we will do our buy entry at that, which is our Fibonacci 38.2, and at 11,469, which is also our Fibonacci, but at 50%. And the third entry will be at 11,483, which is our golden ratio at 61.8%. Now, Nasdaq goes down, takes our buys entries, but we have to close it at some point or the other. So we know we're in the profit and we've banked what we have earned. So we start closing our TPs at 11,527 as TP1, 11,559 at TP2, and TP3 at 11,599, which is not impossible because Nasdaq has not been too far from there. So if we go one further, and those that are challenging enough to handle Nasdaq, we can close our Champions TP for this week at 11,644. We had a Champions TP last week, so we have a Champions TP this week as well at 11,644. And hopefully we can accomplish that before Friday. Last week we did it a few minutes before the market closed. But maybe Nasdaq itself will accomplish it maybe a day or so before close of the market this week. And also talking about this week, we've got a very interesting week. Tuesday itself, which is the 25th of August, we have a conference board, consumer confidence at about 1400 hours South African time. We also have new home sales at the same time on Tuesday. Then we have Wednesday, which is the crude oil inventories at 1400 hours. And at about 2:30 on Wednesday, we have the core durable goods orders, which we need to pay attention to because these things may affect our price of Nasdaq. And looking at Thursday, which is a very busy day, at 14:30, we got the GDP for the quarter 2. And also at 14:30, we got initial job loss claims. So one could go positive, which is bullish. One could go negative, which is bearish. And that would leave you in a tug of war between the bulls and the bears. And then also on Thursday at 3:10, we have the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, speaking, which on many occasions we all know affects our prices, affects our profits, and makes Nasdaq very excited as such. But nevertheless, on the same day, Thursday at 1600 hours South African time, we have pending home sales, which will probably affect Nasdaq depending on the outcome or the results of the news that will be released. Friday is also busy simply because it's the day that the market will close. So nothing too drastic, but Nasdaq will change. Nasdaq will go either high or low. But let's just hope that we're in the same direction when Nasdaq goes. So this is just Sunday technicals to keep you going for the week. We will chat again tomorrow and give you further update as to what goes on, how it goes on, and how we could assist you. And I hope you take these signals, and I hope you profit. And we'll see you on the other side of your TPs. Cheers and have a good week.